How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the Cyclekart workshop. I hope you're all doing well. Today I have a little Cyclekart art project to share with you. So let me show you what I'm up to. The Studebaker's still down here at the shop from last Sunday's gathering of the Arizona Cyclekart Club. We sure have a lot of fun when we get together. You know, I've been cyclekarting 10 years or so, and for me, cyclekarting is all about rolling art. I really enjoy the decorating and doing things a little different. It's its own unique form of motorsport. They're not serious cars, so we can have a little fun with it. So today I wanted to show you how I go about making these Cyclekart decals. You might see your Cyclekart there, which means I took a photograph of it at some gathering that we were all at. And Kendall had seen online a method of making a simple sticker, so that's what got me started 2 years ago. So let me show you how I go about doing this. It's fun. Here is some of the original artwork that I used. I started by drawing my Cyclekarts and learned a few things doing that. And then I went into Steve Vincent's Cyclekarts. There's the club card over there. And then these are all photographs. Started with a photograph of every one of these when I was out traveling around. There's a few more over here. So let me show you how I go about doing this. All of the artwork slash decals start with a side view photograph of a Cyclekart that I've seen. This is Andrew's. He's the guy that sold the rims. Still has a few actually. In-ground trampoline. That's his car. And then this is a photo of Ron's car out of Wickenburg. This was at our event last Sunday. And I have a couple of Kelly's cars in here. I have a whole stack of photographs I haven't converted into artwork yet. So I'm working on one right now. Let me show you more of the technique. To facilitate the artwork, I put together this light box a couple of years ago. It's made out of 1/2-inch plywood. It's got a light bulb inside. Here you can see the cord and the switch. And it has a translucent plexiglass cover, milk plex they call it. So I turn it on, and then that allows me to trace the photographic images. So like I said, I have one I'm working on. I'll set it up and show you how I go about this process. So here is one that I'm working on. I took this photograph at Oregon Raceway Park. This is Johnny Dumfries' latest Cyclekart. He's built about 10 Cyclekarts. It's called Bar Torino. If you open this thing up, it's a wet bar inside. He has glasses and alcohol, and we would stand around this and have some libations. Anyway, I've started the process. Everything starts with a photograph like this, a good side view, straight on. So here's where I've started drawing in some of the lines. I turn on the light box, and that helps me. I use a straight edge in some areas, but others you can see where I freehanded it, and I'll go back and erase those and hand draw them, clean them up real nice. I draw the wheels and tires with an old antique compass that I have here. It's got a marker in it. I also have a circle template that helps. And then I hold these on with drafting dots, just little stickers. So that comes in handy. And then later I'll use a fine line marker to go over all these lines. Let me work on this a little bit and see where it takes us. So I've been cleaning up the pencil lines. I have them pretty good right now. So now I'm using the fine line black marker to trace over all the pencil. Then I'll erase the pencil and we'll start the process of coloring. Okay, so you can see where I've made progress on the rendering. I have the color photograph up here for reference, and I'm almost done. A little bit more work. I just have some basic markers and colored pencil. So almost finished. So the clear packing tape that we're using is 1 7/8. I imagine there's wider tape I could use, but for now this is what I have. And the carpet tape is the same width. So I'm going to reduce this original copy down to 45%. And that should work out pretty good. Yeah, that turned out pretty good. That'll make a nice looking decal. I've learned that I want to go for about 4.5 in length, and that's what it is, and it's well under the 2-inch mark. Now this one that I just finished, it's a taller rendering, so I might have to change the setting just a little bit. I'm going to make a copy here. I like to make the decal from the copy. So there's the original, and there's the copy. Turned out okay. So now I'll reduce that down. I think I'll go to 40%. See what I get. That looks pretty close. It has to fit the width of the tape. Yeah, it's just still a little bit tall. I wouldn't get all of the steering wheel in there. So let's go down to 38. See what that gives us. Yep. I think that'll be okay. That'll make a nice decal. Here is the final piece of the puzzle where I actually make a sticker. So I start with some clear tape. The clear tape is the top surface, and the carpet tape is the back side. Okay, trim off the excess. Okay. So then I do carpet tape. So that turns out pretty good, and then I cut it out. So this one turned out pretty good. To cut this one out real quick. Alright, I think those are real nice looking stickers. My goal is to give a couple stickers to every one of these owners when I see them. I've always been a big fan of stickers. You know, as a kid we used to go to the auto parts stores and they would give us free automotive decals that we'd stick all over the place. So a good place for them is on your toolbox. Just peel off the back piece of the double stick carpet and you're in business. Alright, I like that. I hope that you enjoyed this little Cyclekart art project. I sure enjoy doing them. It's a lot of fun. So until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon and happy cycle karting.